You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole. And Michael C., thank you so much for your Patreon membership request and for bringing Equilibrium back down the rabbit hole. We are starting a full brand new album reaction for Equilibrium with the album SAGAS. And we are starting with 2 songs today. We got you back, Michael C. We know how it is. We got to have that intro bleeding into the next song. And it is Prolog auf Erden. And the next song is Wurzelbert. And they mean
prologue on this earth, and Wurzelbert, which is a fun word to say, is difficult to translate, but it loosely means root guy.
Looking forward to this one. Michael C., thank you so much for bringing us back to Equilibrium. We thought we have heard this album before, and we are correct. You have a little write-up to let everyone know what we're about to get into as well. Okay, so from the May request that you have, your last request, you want to bring a new full album, SAGAS by Equilibrium, to us, which you're doing. Yes. We have already reacted to Unbesieged from this album last July.
Wow, so wow. It's almost a year.
Long time ago, wow. SAGAS is an incredible work. It is written in German. It is surprisingly to me not a concept album with a full story. Oh.
Okay.
Musically, though, it fits and flows together so well, and the folk influence so strongly realized that my imagination runs wild with panoramic landscapes and detailed scenes painted by the music. Mm-hmm. I can't help but to think of this album altogether as a whole standalone work. I encourage you to do the same. Activate your imagination as you listen to these tracks. They have their own lyrics, which I'll share translations of, but the real story is in the music itself.
Very cool.
There are multiple guest artists throughout. Between them and an incredible production crew, they've really worked miracles to get it sounding this good. The show is really bolstered by all the pad effects and both real and synthesized instruments.
Very cool. I know that I won't have a problem letting my imagination go wild with the music. As you know, it is a landscape in my mind too. I can't wait to get into this one with this amazing introduction you've given us to this band. I can understand why you would think it was a concept album if it flows so well together. So I'm really excited to see what you have in store for us. So thank you so much, Michael C.
We almost missed the other part of your write-up, but right before starting, I remembered in my head you had another part here. So here we go. So Prolog auf Erden means prologue on this earth, and it has its meaning speak for itself in its short lyrics here. Stop, wanderer, stop, go slowly here. As you are now, so we used to be. As we are now, eventually you will be. Prepare yourself well to follow us.
Very cool.
And then that moves into Wurzelbert. Is a difficult word to translate. Loosely, it means root guy. The band's lyricist and lead vocalist, Helge Stang, added it's an ugly man living in the woods and looking like some kind of nature bum or something with roots instead of fingers.
A hermit.
Is that the hermit?
That's a hermit. I like it.
Sounds to me like a German version of a troll or forest spirit of some kind. The lyrics paint a vivid picture of such a man or spirit living deep in the woods who occupies his time playing his fiddle.
I like it. I wonder if that's the root guy.
True. Yes, turn it up. tongue harp. The mouth harp.
The mouth harp.
Tongue harp.
Very cool.
Ooh. And then something you mentioned too, Michael, is that you were trying to look for one that has both of them on one go, but because of the potential abruptness of the stop and not the transition that like goes in as smoothly, maybe there isn't one, but you think they're meant to be together. So I think because of that, it would be best to just get into it to hear how it moves in.
Absolutely.
First.
I really want to say, like, I love that you did the intro and then Wurzelbert together, and just how majestic that was as well.
Oh, that's a grand intro.
That's such a grand intro. I was thinking to myself, because I was thinking about the title of this thumbnail that I'm going to be doing. I'm like, it's the introduction to Sir Wurzelbert. So that'll be the title.
We love that word. Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah, keep it going.
Yeah.
Full majestic mode.
Very cool.
Oh my god, what a rhythm guitar!
It's galloping.
Sure is. Oh my god, that funkiness is so blended. Oh man, I'm really hard. Okay, now we gotta pause and say something here. I'm sorry at the beginning if I seemed a little off-put or anything. I was just in my own mind, in my head about shit, so like whatever, who gives a crap. And I'm so glad that there's the second song to keep this going, because now I'm captured, because I should have been captured way quicker, but I really enjoy, and I can see why you needed the second song. So really, I'm very happy we chose to do Wurzelbert as well,
Together.
because now that I'm feeling this, I've caught up. I'm with you guys here, and I'm here for the party.
This is, I'm really glad you said that, because like I know like at the very first song, I'm like, I could tell that you weren't like fully like.
I actually was enjoying it. I was just in my head a bit. That's why I needed to openly say that.
Well, thank you, honey.
Yeah.
And I know with this one here, this has been insane. I'm loving how heavy the guitar riffs and everything are.
Yeah,
The bass line is
absolutely.
crazy. But then they have an accordion playing, but it's like in the bottom part of my headset because the audio is everywhere. But
And that's why you're doing this,
yeah,
right?
because there's an accordion going, and it was so folky. But while there's like this crazy heavy riff, so it's like I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing.
They're bringing so much here, right?
They're bringing so much here, and it really did continue with that folkiness. And I know because Michael Steve told us it's going to be driving the whole way through this album. Like,
yeah.
Man, what an intro!
And I definitely remember this band from before, and I have to admit, I don't like the singer's voice as much.
Okay.
So that also maybe was a thing that didn't help me at the beginning or something, but that's more my issue. So I still love this, and I'm glad to be here with you, okay? Is that recording?
Yeah. What?
All the names. Is that a guitar?
No, this is with guitar.
Okay, fair enough.
Accordion comes very good.
That's the accordion.
Yeah, this was really good.
Incredible band. Good to see live too.
They were good. Very cool. Very cool.
And quick shout out to you, Michael. Anytime you want us to do a song back to back and you can't find one, another option is Spotify too, and we could do that as well.
Absolutely.
Just for a little heads up there as well. And that one really captured me vastly compared to the first one, and I'm sorry about that, y'all. But I mean, hey, it's a reaction. You get what you get sometimes, and where the person's at too, because that's the whole thing. I even want to say as a reactor here too. The mood that you go into a reaction changes, as you all know, when you listen to a song. Anytime what mood you're in goes as well. So this is what I'm gonna want to come right back to and see from start to finish, just so I can make sure I capture all that.
Absolutely. This was huge because Michael, you also told us that there were some synthesized instruments as well as like real played instruments that were being put throughout this.
Like 8 or more
So
people.
like I was while listening to this, I'm like, wow, this would be the perfect style of band to have with an entire orchestra because they had their they had a brass line playing in the background. They had that one kind of riff that was being played by a guitar, but then it was being played by a tambourine, and then it had like the
Xylophone?
nope, I forgot what it was called. Accordion that came in.
Right.
And then they were also doing it with a keyboard, and then they kept overlaying them so well. So it was really cool listening to how heavy this was, but how folky it was at the same time. And just, it was bombastic.
Bombastic and majestic, you know?
Yeah.
Even how that last one ended. Every song has that kind of fade away that goes into the next one too.
Absolutely.
So I can see what you mean where you thought this was like a full what do you call it, concept album again too, because you can see how much they blend into each other.
Also because the title of this is Sagas, so you're going through different sagas as you're going from song to song, so it does really feel like a concept album with how like the imagery and everything of this is going. I thought it was great how they had the orchestra, which then introduced us into this, you know, little hermit guy in the woods with these like roots for fingers, little Wurzelbert. So they really set the stage for him so well.
Yeah.
But they kept that massive feel of this music the entire time. I just wanted to keep moving and dancing because I really enjoyed this. I think you are correct that the first song really does feel like a prolonged intro into this Wurzelbert as the second song, even though it has that spacing. At the beginning, I wanted to pause it when it had that break between the two songs, just to say, like, this kind of reminds me of when they do like a specific rest moment, like during Epica's retrospect Design Your Universe, when they had
the pause moment.
That pause moment.
Yeah.
That's how it felt between the intro and then into Wurzelbert itself. It was like a pause because they instantly came back with that same massive bombastic feeling.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it was
they
darker.
Continued it on.
So they continued it on
darker,
really well. So that's something that I really like. So I can see why you think these two are so perfect together.
It would be nice to hear on an uninterrupted.
Absolutely,
moment.
like an album moment where you're hitting play and you're sitting back and you're just letting it go.
No kidding.
Because this really was a great piece, and I
Do you remember where they're from?
No, but I remembered the
in the
album artwork from the first time.
Yeah.
That was over a year ago, so I can't remember that reaction, but I know that if I remembered the album artwork and the band name, that I really liked it. So I'm really curious.
And
to
definitely
hear
let us know
more.
in the comments below, even though by that time we'll probably have looked up as well. But I just want to know the knowledge that everyone has here of equilibrium, and let us know why we should continue our journey down the rabbit hole, because it looks like we're continuing the journey with Sagas. So definitely hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss it if you had a good time with us. But do you have anything else to say, honey?
It's a German band. It's a German band.
Is it German?
It's a German band.
You know for sure?
I know for sure.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, everyone, for being here.
So you knew the whole time?
I forgot and I remembered.
And you remembered. There you go.
I didn't want to get eaten apart in the comments.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you so much for bringing this band back down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, it is German, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
I can't wait to see what else we have in store for us. And Michael C., this was such a treat. I can't wait to see where we go with this journey. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.
You are now exiting EntertheCronic's rabbit hole.
Thanks for your participation.
Make sure to follow, subscribe, and put on notifications. We will see you all next time. Stay tuned, tell your friends about us, and God bless.
Hey guys, thank you so much for making it this far in the video. If you like this channel, remember to subscribe right here. And if you want to subscribe to the artist that you just heard, remember, it is right here. And if you're excited to see another video that we think you might like, click here.
Thank you so much, Chronicans, for making it this far. We love you so much.